Hello YouTube. Today we'll be repairing a Digidesign 002, which sometimes it comes with a problem of the power harness that needs to be cleaned. The symptoms are, point at the device here, that you are not able to connect to any software and the mute button LED does not go off. That's one of the symptoms. For this, we're gonna have to open up the Digi002 and clean the power harness. In order to do this, you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver and a deoxit can spray, which I am going to display here in the video. You can pick up the can from Amazon or any Radio Shack. I don't know if they sell it at Walmart. I really doubt it. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so once again, for this procedure, we're gonna need a can of deoxit D5, to clean the power harness. So let's open up the Digi002. First of all, make sure it's off and disconnect the power. To make sure we drain all the power, hit the power button again, make sure that drains all the power out of the unit. Now we'll remove all the screws. Gotta have patience for this. Today our assistant is Jared. Say hi to the camera, Jared, right there. All right.
You gonna scroll the nails or what?
What? Okay.
And then last one.
Nope. Still got some more.
Really? No,
This is the fun part.
Oh. Oh, my pencil.
You gotta be careful so you don't strip the screws because they're so small. All right, here comes the moment of truth.
And see what's behind. Ta-da, 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 ta-da.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is that we're going to clean all of this coming from here, all of these wires, this connector here, could you point over here? This is the power supply. We're gonna disconnect this, all this here that comes out of the power supply, which is the power harness going into the boards. You have one going to the lower board and one to the upper board, the digital board and the analog board. And those need to get clean. The way you clean them is, pull them out and you spray. And if you could scrub with like a brush, a soft brush, that works too. So let's get to it. All right. Let's start one by one. So first I'm gonna start with this one right here. In order to do that, can you point over here? You need to get on this side. Can you point at the connector? You see the connector over here? It has, get a little bit more on that side.
Jesus, can't.
You see this right here has like a tab that you have to pull a little bit and then you pull on the connector itself. All right, now you're gonna give me some room for me to do this. There you go. Nice and easy. So that one came out. Now what you need to do is point over there again. Point over here. You see the connectors that are there? These metal connectors? We need to clean all of that, okay? And for that, we use the spray. Now this spray is safe to use on any electronics. So we spray. All right.
Yeah.
We spray over here too.
Make sure the entire thing isn't so dirty.
Then it's completely safe. I could clean my hands afterwards. Then we're gonna put it back. Make sure that you're putting it in the right way, that all the teeth go where they're supposed to go. All right.
You don't want your teeth in the wrong place.
Exactly. Well, that's the teeth on that
Yeah.
end. So that's one end. Now we gotta do this board right here. It's the same thing applies. You gotta pull on this tab a little bit. This right here. You pull on it a little bit and then you pull. This one's really hard to get out. There you go. Same thing here. We're gonna spray it. Like I said, this is safe to use on electronics, so it's completely okay. Now what we could do is just point there. Let me grab a. Shoot. So that one's done. Right? Back in place. Now we have to also do this one right here.
Zoom in on it.
It's a little tough to do. You have to pull on that tab. Make sure you don't break the wires.
That'd be a disaster.
There we go. Spray. All right, back in place. All the other ones you don't really have to worry about. Everything seems to be fine there.
Now we worry about what exactly?
No, that's it. I think we're done. Now let's test it to see if everything went through. All right.
So.
I'm going to connect the power.
And then turn it on.
I'm going to turn it on and see if it goes through the sequence of booting. All right. Okay. First click, second click, third click. And ladies and gentlemen, it's working. How do we know it's working? Because this light came on, the 44.1, which wasn't able to come on before. And now this should be able to go off. There we go. And your Digi002 should be working. All we need to do now is cover everything up and you're good to go.